it is going to be a long, long night for Chris Nastyy.
Chris Nastyy is someone who's definitely been making waves all across Southern California. This is crowd. Raunchy Rico, though, people would say he made those waves a long time ago and continues to make those waves. I want to take this moment as we get things started here to give a shout out to everyone who's joining us in the live chat on our YouTube channel at Santino Brothers. Make sure to share the show on social media. Get everyone in on the conversation. Or if you're on social media, use the hashtag Santino Bros. As this one looks like it's already getting testy. Now, Pinky, for those of you who remember, the LA Rumble, Chris Nastyy entered number 1, Raunchy Rico number 2. But Chris Nastyy says, look, if it wasn't for you, Rico, and Zoe teaming up, I wouldn't have been eliminated. He feels like he was ganged up on. Now he wants a little bit of revenge.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. But, hey, you got to give it to both these guys. These guys were in the Rumble the whole time, and there's no friends in the Rumble. Hey, we all know this group, if they would have made it to the end, there would have been no more teamwork. They would have fought each other. It would have been fair. But, you know, it's strategy, Farmer. You got to go with that strategy.
And of course, we want to give a shout out to Steel Cage here producing our show tonight. If you're watching on YouTube now, it's due to their handiwork, so make sure to give them a follow. Great company to work with. Michael Revenant, got to give you credit for that one.
Started working with John from Steel Cage Radio a couple years back, and the shows just keep getting better and better. I'm very proud of the partnership that we've put together, and Michael Revenant is golden, so those comments, keep them coming.
Oh, look at that.
Raunchy Rico goes for the early headlock here. Rico is one of the toughest and meanest wrestlers you're going to find. I always say he's kind of the bully of Southern California. He likes to beat people up. He likes to put people down. But Chris Nastyy's not someone you're going to be able to pick on very easy. He's someone who, when he came back from injury, wanted to test himself, so he got into a fight with Tyler Bateman, of all people, to prove just how tough he is. Pinky, you know Raunchy Rico well. How is he approaching someone like Chris Nastyy?
He's going to approach him just like that, just like he does everybody else. Everyone thinks that they're going to be able to keep up and just stand toe-to-toe with Raunchy Rico, but everyone has their plans till they get punched in the mouth.
As these two continue to lock up. Now, it sounds like a big grudge match. As mentioned, Chris Nastyy feels like he was ganged up on, feels like his shot at the Santino Brothers Championship was cost by the group of Damien Arsenick, and now he wants a little bit of revenge. But these guys are pros. They're still coming at it with a professional attitude. But Rico, that little slap in the face, that little hey kid move there, Michael Revenant, shows that he still knows how to get in the head of his opponent.
It's experience. All the speed, the youthful energy that the Lucha Scumbag Chris Nastyy has is great, but none of that means a damn thing when it comes against experience. Raunchy Rico, to me, his deadliest trait is he'll lure you in. Like you just mentioned.
Now, Pinky, I know you're good friends with Rico as he just gets all 5 fingers implanted on his chest. I know you're good friends, Pinky, with Raunchy Rico, but let's call it how it is. The LA Rumble was a rough night for Damien Arsenick and his friends. None of them won the LA Rumble. They lost the tag team titles. Simone Williams was unsuccessful. How important is it to that group for them to get back on track tonight?
First of all, I don't like how much you're smiling while stating all that bad stuff that happened to them. You're showing favoritism. I don't like it at all. But you know what? You're right. They need to get the win here tonight. It's all about momentum. The win tonight is going to help Rico and the rest of the group start right back to the top where they belong.
And there is the luchador of the Lucha Scumbag flying around the ring, just smooth as silk. Rico sidesteps, though, again, shows that veteran awareness, that experience, but the inside to the outside, kick to the face. The Lucha Scumbag looking to take to the skies.
Oh, wait a minute, no!
Beautiful.
Covered.
Flying crossbow. You know, to your point, Pinky, for how Jack was getting such joy over recapping the LA Rumble, Damien Arsenick always has a plan. He's 50 steps ahead of us, or most people, I should say. But let's be honest, the most dangerous animal is a wounded animal. And right now, Damien's crew's a bit hurting, so you know that they've got something big in the works. And I'm excited as a live events president to see exactly what that is.
Oof! Vicious chop. And talking about wounded, I am sorry, but I just want to send my condolences to Damien Arsenick's neck. It finally got healed, and then Delilah Doom came out here like a vicious animal and attacked him.
Cowardly. Yeah. Cowardly. I expected better out of her from Delilah Doom than to do that.
Damien Arsenick had it coming. But now on the outside, this is the place you do not want to be, with Raunchy Rico driving the back into the ring post, into the ring apron, and suddenly the complexion has changed in this one.
And if you know Raunchy Rico, once he starts working on your back, that's kind of like when Bret Hart used to start working on the leg. You can almost call it.
Raunchy Rico loves the backbreakers. He loves that Navarro deathlock. He loves to just bend the spine in ways it's not meant to be bent. And frankly, it's a smart maneuver. If your back is broken, you can't really do a whole lot of anything else.
And if you notice, Rico also stamped on that hand. Good luck to Chris Nastyy to be chopping him back on that chest with a hand that might be broken.
That former injured hand, too. Rico does his homework. He does his homework. But I don't want to speak like there's a lot of tenacity in Chris Nastyy. I'm not saying he's out of it by any means. He's a tough competitor. He's booked on this show for a reason. Excuse me, I put him on this show for a reason. He's a tough professional athlete.
Well, as I said, really one of the hot young up-and-comers here in Southern California and in Mexico. Recently wrestled in Tijuana for the Crash. Competed over there, getting some road miles in, something you need to do as a young wrestler. But Rico, he doesn't care where you've been or who you are. He's going to knock your head off if you give him a chance. Reversal, up, and beautiful Northern Lights suplex released. And Rico, just like that, is back in control of this thing.
All back, everything focused on the back, taking the wind, even those big, deadly chops. If you've never been chopped, Jack Farmer, it takes the wind right out of you. It's not just a big sound. It's a strategic maneuver because it's going to knock the wind right out of you.
That's why half the reason I wear the suit. Nastyy fighting back. This is where we see a little bit of that desperation, Pinky. I think Chris Nastyy knows that if he decides to turn this around, he's in a lot of trouble. Hits that drop kick. Not sure he got all of it, but enough to take down Raunchy Rico. And Nastyy goes to the ropes, and so Alvarez getting involved.
Well, what did he do? I saw Rico dealing with Steve the referee.
Yeah, Steve was needing some assistance on something. I'm not sure.
Oh!
Speaking of the
double
backbreaker.
underhook backbreaker, goes for the cover. Chris Nastyy doesn't want to have these two gang up on him again and cost him yet another matchup. This isn't too different than what happened at the LA Rumble.
What are you talking about? It's a one-on-one match right here. This is totally fair. If Chris Nastyy can't keep his focus on Rico, that's his own problem. All these people are yelling at Rico. You don't see him losing his focus.
No, it even shows you just how good of a leader and manager Damien is because he has to have eyes in the back of his head. Delilah could be attacking him again. We don't know.
She's an unhinged warrior. Delilah Doom is not here tonight.
Well, she shouldn't be.
And what is Rico doing here with so many people? Why can't he be here on his own, just like Chris Nastyy is?
There's nothing wrong with having friends, Jack Farmer. You should try it.
Why does he fight like a man on his own instead of here like a coward with all of his friends getting involved?
I'm sorry. You're meant that he has supporters here. When all these people are here to support Nastyy.
None of them are getting involved and tripping their opponent.
I didn't see him get tripped. Did you see that, Mr. Revenant?
No, I did not see that. Thank you.
Well, you do not have the best vision, Pinky. I'll tell you that much.
Now he's making fun of my vision. You're just a sour man.
It's just a disrespectful slap in the face to Chris Nastyy. Has woken up the Lucha Scumbag. And you don't earn a nickname like the Lucha Scumbag without being able to dip low as well. Bringing in the heat, taking Rico down in the middle of the ring. But Rico sends Nastyy up and over and takes So before So can get involved. Staggers Rico, the former Santino's champion, up and over. Driving down, Rico hooks the leg.
I think they better check for Alonzo's teeth in the front and second row.
They might still be stuck into the front of Chris Nasty's boot.
Oof.
Why did Nastyy do that to him?
Look at the face of Damien Arsenick. He is unhappy about the situation he sees. Listen to this crowd.
Took too long. Chris Nastyy took too long. And where is it? That experience showing its head again.
And when you've got 3 people that do this too much, a superplex off the top rope, both men down, and it's a fight to the top.
And look at that, Damien Arsenick, the aquatic engineer, making sure that he's nice and moist, goes for the cover. This could be it. This could be it.
Got the cover.
I thought that was it. I thought Rico had him.
Rico looks just as surprised as the rest of us, but Chris Nastyy came here to settle a score, and he's not going to go down without a fight.
Hey, he can fight all he wants, but he's in the ring with Raunchy Rico, so that fight might not be enough. And look at this, oof! Forearm shot, one after another. It's about to forearm that mustache off his face. Oh wait!
Comes that speed.
Elbows, the Lucha speed, and Michael Revenant mentions up. Now it's got Blue Thunder Bomb. Could this be it? Rico. The grizzled toughness of Raunchy Rico.
See, this is what I was talking about earlier. These fans clearly can't even count to 3. That was 2. That was 2.
Uh-oh.
Or dose.
Well, speaking of dose, Chris Nastyy takes down Dose straps and gets ready for Mustache Mountain to put this one away. Rico sees it coming, fights out. Handspring, caught, and just an ugly backbreaker in the worst kind of way.
It shows you how good Rico is because Nastyy tried to weasel his way out of that. He still caught him and drove him down.
Not a good spot for Lucha Scumbag. Trying to even the score from the LA Rumble, but Rico maybe fighting to get into that championship contention himself. He did enter number 2 and make it to the final 2 of the LA Rumble. Many think he had one of the best showings at the Rumble, though he did not win it. I mean, that has to put him in consideration for a title shot at some point.
It absolutely does. It is something that I look at and consider with my team.
And there he goes attacking Double Al again.
Double Al continually trying to get involved. Chris Nastyy somehow fighting off 3 people at the same time.
Now, I think that middle rope was about to let go and Alonzo stepped in to help out. And he got punched in the mouth for it for some reason.
Nastyy having something nasty here. Top rope swinging neck breaker. Brings down both men, but can Chris Nastyy capitalize?
Yeah, because that was a neck breaker, but you gotta imagine all that impact affected Nastyy also.
Absolutely. Here we go. Look
Walk
at
us
this.
through it again, Pinky.
My God. So it's pretty much like taking a superplex for both of these guys.
It shows you the instincts and the skill of Rico, though. This is why focusing on the back is so important, because yes.
Oh, we got it covered. This could be it.
Could be it. Oh. Ring awareness, Jack Farmer. Ring awareness.
Raunchy Rico, truly one of the smartest in the
Wait.
game.
Why are they changing the... Damien didn't do that. He didn't put the leg up.
No.
Damien Arsenick, seeing what is going on, has an eye on the crowd, has an eye on the ring, and has an eye on Alonzo Alvarez to make sure that he gets involved. Again, what is Joe doing? Getting on the outside. Get this guy out of here. Send him to the back. Referee Steve needs to control him.
Double Al was simply letting him know Damien didn't put Rico's foot on the rope, and he got kicked for it.
Springboard drop kick sends him packing.
This might be it.
Springboard cutter hooks the leg.
Rico's too tough. Wait a minute.
Oh, Rico's got to pay
Nasty's going
attention.
up.
Rico as grizzled as they get. Nastyy going to the top. What does he have in store? Frog splash, but catches nothing as he hits the middle of the ring, and Raunchy Rico sends him to the ropes. Oh, huge spine buster slam right back up.
Oh, Get him, get him, get him. Here it comes. Yeah!
That is that, as they
Massive
say.
pile driver hooks the leg. Going into the match, Raunchy Rico.
See, you spend all this time worrying about what the fans think. Chris Nastyy got up to that top rope quick, fast, but he stalled and waited for these fans' adulation, and what did it do? Pinky, it cost him the match.
Oh, most definitely. You got to go for the kill. That's exactly why Rico picked up the win. And look at this, kicking out Chris Nastyy.
I don't have a problem with that. There was no reason for Chris Nastyy